Welcome everybody to another episode of Unconventional Money. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about 5 ways to save on your insurance. Yes, there's 5 different ways, different tactics that you can be using so that you can make sure that you're getting the best bang for your buck when it comes to your insurance. Don't get underbidded and don't get overpriced in today's episode of Unconventional Money, Insurance Edition. So one of the first ways, Unconventional Money Warriors, that you can save on insurance is make sure that you are comparing your rates with other companies. Don't fall in love so much with the company where you're not making sure they're competitive. For example, I won't use their name, but I had an insurance company for quite a while and I was very comfortable with them. I liked them, but after doing some further research and comparing what other companies were offering, I was able to essentially get the same insurance for up to $60 less a month. Exact same coverage from another very highly reputable company. And I was like, why is this company so much more? Well, you have to remember too, insurance companies are like private businesses, so to speak. They're not necessarily regulated. They can charge what they want. It's no different than why is this restaurant this price and this one's this price? There could be a number of factors. For example, if you have a big, high-end, famous insurance company that spends millions of dollars in advertisement, well, you pay for that advertisement as the form of a customer. They're getting that money somewhere to market, right? So you have to take these into consideration. Never fall in love so much with your insurance company where you're not willing to compare rates with other competitive companies and make them fight for your business. That's point number 1. One of the other ways, Unconventional Money Warriors, it's not necessarily so much about saving, it's about being smart. When you're getting an insurance company, make sure that the company is somewhat reputable. Oftentimes I'll see commercials for these companies where it's, hey, it's $1.99 a month for insurance. I'm telling you right now, if you're in an accident and your insurance costs you $5, $10 a month for full coverage, I'm almost willing to guarantee you are not going to be covered in the event something happens. So you don't want to pay too much, but you also need to make sure it's not something so ridiculously cheap. So if you're shopping around and the price is significantly less, let's say it's not $50, $60, but it's $200, $300 less a month, you need to kind of be on the lookout. Why is it that cheap? And make sure that the coverage is there. For example, for car insurance, you want to make sure you have full coverage, because if you don't, and let's say an uninsured motorist hits you, guess what? You're not going to get any money because that person doesn't have insurance for your insurance company to go after. So you want to make sure that you're doing your homework too and that you're getting all the best coverages possible, because some insurances are cheaper, but they're not going to cover certain things. Like they may be missing medical, they may be missing other important things. And in the event that something happens, you don't want to be stuck like, hey, I paid all this money and now I don't even have money to cover me. So make sure that you really do your due diligence and you're not going so cheap where if something happens, it's going to cost you more. Cheap is not always cheap. Cheap ends up becoming more in the long run. Okay, Unconventional Warriors, tip number 3. If you are a teacher, if you're a student, policeman, firefighter, if there's any kind of incentive that you have, let's say in your profession, you should use that to your advantage for your insurance. For example, one of my guys who works for me was a student at the time, and we were able to get the insurance on a company vehicle for less simply because he was a student and he was the main primary person using the vehicle. So again, they gave us incentive to keep him as a student with our company. Again, and you find these often, this is similar to how credit unions have. You have a teacher's credit union, a certain grocery store's credit union. If you're gonna get insurance, make sure you're using your, whatever you are to the best of your ability. If you're a senior, you need to make sure you're getting a senior discount. If you're a student, get that student discount. If you're a new homeowner, you can bundle that insurance sometimes, right? Bundling your insurance may be cheaper for you. But again, you wanna make sure you're using whatever you are to your advantage, whether you're a student, teacher, firefighter, policeman, use that to your advantage when it comes to your insurance, because they will often give incentive for personnel in the professional world. Okay, Unconventional Money Warriors, number 4 tip. Make sure if you're gonna get insurance, if you're in the position to do so, you want to bundle. What does that mean? If you're a new homeowner and you have Mercury, for example, I don't use Mercury, I'm just giving you a random example. Make sure that you're putting the car under there, the home, if you have a boat, if there's any other kind of insurance you want, let's say you have a business, you have liability, whatever it is you have, make sure you bundle with one company, because you often will get better discounts for having a bundle. Think of it like a Costco. When you go to Costco or one of these stores that sells in bulk, you're getting more, but you're essentially paying less because you're buying in bulk. So insurances work similarly. If you're gonna bundle the home, auto, let's say you have fire insurance, earthquake insurance, whatever it is, make sure you're adding it all together, because they will often give higher incentives for people who are bundling their insurance policies. How to save on insurance, and this is just an overall tip, you should actually insure certain products that you have, and I'm not talking about a car or your home. For example, I have a very kind of high-end computer that I use for production and this type of work. That computer's worth quite a bit of money. I make sure I have a policy just on that specific computer. It's an insurance policy on it. So if my home where I'm at, let's say it's broken into or it's stolen, I would essentially get any kind of coverage covered back to me for any of my items stolen. So what I did with this insurance company was I sent in a report of what items I had, what they were worth, and they gave me a policy, and I paid up front for so many years So if something ever happens, my products are covered. These are not the same as warranties. These are insurance policies. This isn't when you get a warranty if you break a product. These are insurance policies if somebody comes and breaks into your home and steals it, or some rare accident happens. For certain items, depending on your profession, it may be worth it. For me, as someone who's focusing in the YouTube world right now and is spending a lot of money and time into camera equipment, gear, this is definitely worth insuring. So if you're a small business owner and you have certain products, make sure you're getting it done, because if something happens, someone breaks into your office, into your home, and they take these products, you may not get reimbursed for a warranty. And now you're out of what makes you money. So make sure that you're staying professional, make sure you're covered. Yeah, it's not fun paying, but guess what? You know what's even worse is when something happens and you not being able to recover your losses. That's even worse. So hey, guys, please like and subscribe. Again, we're trying to provide you great content, and we look to see you on our next episode of Unconventional Money. Thank you for joining us for Insurance Edition. Thank you, guys. Money Warrior. So I've given everybody all this advice about insurance, but I need to kind of practice what I say, right? So I'm actually going to call Geico. That's who I have. And yeah, we're going to give them a call because I need to make sure that I'm not overpaying. So let's call them and let's see what we could do. Calling Geico right now. Hello, this is Ram speaking. Yes. So I wanted to kind of put a hold on my insurance policy. No, I'm very happy with you guys, but I have a finance channel and I was talking about saving money, and I have been looking at Progressive's rates, and some of them were cheaper. I'm not sure if they're providing the same coverage, but I do need to do my homework. So I just wanted to pause the policy. Oh, I mean, I'm happy to speak to the boss, but I mean, that's kind of the decision I want. I mean, if you feel it's necessary, I'm happy to explain to your boss why that is. Again, I'm not upset. I need to make sure that I'm not overpaying. You can put them on, no problem with me. Hi, sir. Yes, I spoke with your assistant. Again, I'm not upset with Geico's coverage. I'm just comparing it with Progressive. They seem to have a little bit better rates. And
Wait, what? Flo?
Yeah, yes, sir. Flo.
You know what? I'm so sick about hearing about Progressive. I'm gonna take care of this myself. You have a good day.
Oh,
Flo.
hung up.
Flo. You have done your last policy. This is gonna be your last day. Clock it.
¿Cómo fue tu día?
Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y a ti cómo te fue?
Bien, muy ocupado hoy. Nosotros estamos muy ocupados en la compañía. Botellas en las películas. Estamos muy ocupados en la compañía. ¿Qué estás haciendo en tu compañía Progressive estos días?
Flo and Jake.
Hey. Whoa, buddy.
You two are conspiring against me.
No. Hey.
Espérate.
Listen to me. I'm just the neighborhood agent. It doesn't have to be that way, okay? Okay, listen, man. We're just friends. You better back yourself down, fool. Just because I'm the favorite, just because I'm the neighbor's favorite agent. Hey, I made it with Allstate. Okay, all right, listen to me.
You're gonna die.
Sit down and we could talk this through like man.
You sit down.
I call stalemate, fool. How do you think I got through Allstate?
No.
Huh? How'd you think that happened?
No.
By being the neighbor's friendly agent? Sit down. Sit down. Look, stalemate. We put him down and we talk it through like men. Nobody needs to die today. All right? All right? Okay, all right. Just put it down. I'm just a friend, bro. You guys ain't even the same species. Okay? So listen. So I want to talk to you. So look, we can just talk about it.
This. That's what you get. You post up.
He sucker punched me.
No.
No. Oh. Okay, Unconventional Money Warrior. So what did we learn in the following story? Well, what we learned is jealousy is never good, right? But what we did learn was that when it comes to insurance companies, you have to make sure you're doing your homework because things aren't as they always appear to be. As we saw here, we thought that Geico ultimately won at the end, right? We saw him take down Flo and we saw him take down Jake from State Farm. But Aflac here ultimately came in for the kill, so to speak, and won. So what does this story represent? It represents how the companies who you don't often think are the most popular may end up having the best rate. So you got to make sure you're doing your homework because at the end of the day, insurance companies are competing with each other all day for your hard-earned business. So if you're gonna spend money, make sure that they're really earning your business and you're making them earn their work. Because as you saw, Aflac ended up winning. The duck came through. What can I say? Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed today's skit. The symbolism of what this really represents. Make sure you're doing your homework, and hey, make sure you're liking and subscribing so that we can prevent other future insurance deaths from happening. Thank you guys so much, and we hope you had fun in today's episode.
Wants you to succeed and will continue to bring you unconventional money-making content for free. Leave a comment below, a like, and if you would, subscribe for more money-making tips. Also, take this opportunity for an amazing offer from Webull. 2 free stocks worth up to $1,800. See the link in the description below. They even give Ram a free stock. Everybody wins.